want to bring in now such a great friend of the program, Republican Congressman from Tennessee. Tim Burchett is back with us. Congressman, it's great to see you.
It's great seeing you, brother. Thank you again for having me on.
Absolutely. So your thoughts now of what's happening. The Democrats are saying we're all crazy, calling it a Schumer shutdown, and they want to spend money on illegals for health care. But I think those are facts. Your thoughts about where we are?
Well, I think J.D. Vance had it right. I said this several days ago. I put it out on a video that it really has to do with Schumer looking in his rearview mirror. Had 1.5 million views. And, Republicans are terrible at messaging. We all need to just focus on the facts. And the facts are this. Chuck Schumer will shut this thing down to pay for illegals' health care, transgender surgery, all this radical NPR funding, public television, and some other liberal media outlets that just espouse the views of the Democrat National Committee. And as I stated in my video, Schumer is looking in his rearview mirror, and all he sees is AOC. And he sees New York. New York City is going to go vote for a Marxist, literally an open and shut Marxist. I mean, that's all there is. And he's unapologetic about it. And yet he knows that's AOC's base, and he knows that's not his base. If he does not appeal to them, he will be out of office. He will wreck this country to stay in power. And that is the problem with leadership in both parties. They've got their Suburbans. They've got their 4 deep security. They never have to stand in line anywhere they go. They're above everybody else, and they start believing it. And that's Chuck Schumer for several decades. He needs to go back home to New York and flip those raw hamburgers with cheese on them that we've all seen the pictures of and play with his grandchildren. His time has come and gone. AOC will smoke him. And I see Cortez all the time, and I told her, I said, hey, Cortez, I said, are you taking on Schumer? I said, you know you can beat him. And she smiles and says, oh, shut up, Burchett. And, I get it. It's what it's all about. It's about these people been here too dadgum long, and this town has left them behind. And the Democrats don't realize these young folks are angry about what's going on in their party and ours. That's why the Charlie Kirk effect, it's nationwide. It's not a trend. It's the way of the future. These are the future leaders, and they're going to take control. They're going to take the bull by the horns. And he better realize that in his own party, or he'll be out on the CNN guest editorial writing his memoir somewhere.
Well, it's really sad because you bring up New York and Chuck Schumer and AOC. I don't like to tell people, I've lived in Texas now for 23 years. I like telling people that, but I grew up in and around New York City. I'm at the point, Congressman, where I kind of hope this Mamdani wins. I hope New York goes into the S-hole and they suffer and they realize how bad it is, because we'll be able to use it as an example. Now, I say that some respects hesitantly because I really want every American city to succeed. But if they're going to go down this road, they're going to learn a deep lesson. And in the end, I think we're the ones that are going to benefit from it when we look around the rest of the country.
Exactly. Margaret Thatcher said it best. The trouble with socialism is they run out of people to take their money from, and dadgummit, they've run out. And I guarantee you, Donald J. Trump will not allow a single dollar to go to any of their Marxist policies in New York, in a once proud city that he had a lot to do with making it proud. And and the American taxpayers are not going to bail out a bunch of failed policies and things. It never works. The socialism, Marxism, communism, whatever you want to call it, it's just taking from others and giving to somebody else who doesn't want to work for it. And that's what it's all about. And Schumer is caught in this trap, and he's got to throw the country down and the sad thing is, well, it's not so sad for me being a Republican, but the Democrats are just going to fall right off that cliff, and they don't get it because they've been for so long. All they'd have to do is get their message from the DNC, and then their leadership would espouse it. And then ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, The View, all those cluckheads, they would get on there and they would espouse it. And then in their arrogance, they would they would believe it.